Hi guys, how we doing? Cheers Colin, good to see you pal. Hope you're keeping well. So we're going to go straight in on the turpits to start with, because I want to get these little boats finished off, these last two with the black. I've got the airbrush ready to go, and we'll get them sorted quick and then they'll get time to dry. I've got another thing I want to do with the black, so I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to put a fair bit of black in, even though I only need a tiny bit. There's some kitchen roll there. Little bit. There's normally a bit laying about. That'll do. Cheers pal. Cheers buddy. I did check the microphones this time before I started to make sure. And I checked to make sure live comments was on and not the top comments, which is a pain. There you go. So it's just a little black bit on the bottom of the boat there. Just going to whip this on quick because I've got another project I want to spray black, which I'll show you in a moment. Alright Davey, how you doing? We missed you yesterday. Cheers pal. So Colin and Davey, I put your YouTube videos on the reviews on that micromesh. I put them on the micromesh bit of the website so people can see. So all good. Cheers guys for that, by the way. That was awesome. Right, so I'm just going to see that airbrush there for a second. No, I'm not. Right, so I've been working on this big bad boy, which you probably know what it is. It's the pig models.
It's not shown on your screen.
Yeah, it is. It's at the bottom there. You can see it. It's the pig models Tiger tank round, one scale. So this bit here needs to be black as well. So while I've got the black, I thought I'll just give it a quick blast. It's rather big though, so, and I've been working on the seam. So I'm going to go to the bigger camera just for a minute so you can actually physically see me like that, because it's so big that I won't get it on the bench. The reason I want to quickly spray this a bit is to see my sanding, because I have sanded it and let you know it feels right, but obviously until that paint goes on you're never going to know if it's right or not. So I want to just give where I've been sanding a spray, just so I can see what more needs done. I'm just spraying that seam line for a minute. Where's the other one there? Now, and then I'll be able to see, once it's dry, what extra sanding needs done on it, because you want it right, obviously. You're not on. Do you want to switch it on, pal?
Not yet.
I know, because I'm losing pressure. Now, so that at least then I can be able to see if there's an issue with my sanding and where it needs refilling a little bit and all that kind of malarkey. I'll just put that down on the floor here. Try not to get paint on me. And I'm going to do the same with this bit quickly, because I really want to know on this bit especially if there's any problems, because this is going to have a brass metal finish and that will show any imperfection straight away.
Little fairies.
Yeah. Right, don't leave it.
Fucking pressure.
Yeah, that's alright. And if I'm honest, most of that seam line looks good. So on this piece, there's some work on the other one, a little bit in places. But I just wanted to give that a little coat so I can check at some point. Go back to the other camera now. There we go. So that was just the seam line on that sprayed. Then I can sand it again, see where I've missed, because it feels alright on your hands and it feels alright like with your nail, but you know yourself, especially if you build aircraft or anything, that just because you can't feel it doesn't mean it's not still there. So that was the principle behind that. I've got another bottle of cleaner over there.
You want this stuff?
No. You have another bottle of this cleaner.
What colour the...
This kind of cleaner.
Oh,
It'll be there by the airbrush piece if it's there.
aluminium. Oh yeah.
It knew it'd be around there somewhere.
word with him.
Evening, Apple. How you doing, fella? All right. Yeah, that's the one. Now, just gonna close a couple of things here. Sorted. Not bad yourself. Yeah, I'm okay, pal. Just muddling on, you know, as you do. It's been quiet in the shop today, but it is what it is. There's my little boots. Just gonna aqua gloss that a little bit, or clear gloss, whatever. Give that a little spray with clear gloss just before we do anything else. Side there. Yeah. Dries like it's kind of milky when it goes on, but it dries alright once it's done. Happy days. Just to seal it and protect it. Alright, Wayne, how you doing, pal? Going to work. Take care, chap. We'll be listening to the rest of the show. Oh, you poor bugger. Evening, Ron. Cheers, pal. Hope you're keeping well, buddy. Just waiting for this malarkey to come out at the end of this cup. Here you go. And then we'll see what else needs doing. There's more airbrushing because I've got these little parts here. I think they're to hold boats or something, so we'll see where they go. Maybe sort that out at the same time. I've got no kind of rhyme nor reason doing this, which way I'm doing it. I'm just adding bits as I go along. With too much cleaner in there. That'll do. Evening, Gary. Welcome aboard. It's first time. Awesome. It's just me muddling on. muddling on a model. I do a little bit of whatever needs doing. The whole build on this Turpitz has been going on for far too long, but we'll get there. I kind of jumped from this build to another build and whatnot, so just trying to see where this mad rack goes. Right, okay. So this rack goes, if I get that out of the way for a second. I'm going to turn the model round like I always do, so it's the same way as the instructions is. Here you go, Gary, that's where I'm at the moment. So dazzle camo, all airbrushed, every bit of it, no hand painting, as per Ron's instructions. Ron is the gentleman that gave me the ship and insisted I did it in this manner, and I've been putting little boats on and about 160 guns and all sorts. Very joyful. I've also got a Harrier on the go. There's a bit of it here with 124 with a Pegasus engine, and there's my rotor blades, and I've got the parts moving, so everything moves when the time comes. And I've got a bit of the old pilot and everything in there, and the dashboard going on the Harrier. And that's a big build and just started. Cheers, pal. All good fun. And just now I sprayed a little bit of a 1/1 scale ammunition round from the Tiger tank, and I just sprayed the primer on it quickly, just so I can see where I've sanded and see if I'm happy. There's a couple of little tiny bits there that still could do with a little bit more on it. There's just a couple of bits there, but not much. But that's got to be done in brass, and that's going to take a lot of paint. So back to these bits here on the Turpitz, and then we might do a little bit on the Harrier or something, I don't know. We'll muddle on anyway. So this bit goes, this is where it gets a bit complicated. Goes between them two guns there. Do what? Two guns and a half groove. Oh, right. Right over that. Right over that gun there. Ooh, wow. That's a strange one. Yes, thanks. All is good after a few medical issues, but at least I'm back at the bench. Really barely gan it. Oh, awesome. Sorry to hear you've not been right, Val, but awesome that you're back. Right enough. So this, I don't know if you can see, is going to be a bugger, because it's on that what's it camo, and this is going to be right in the way of that camo. So that's going to be a half grey, half white jobby, which is not going to be very helpful. And you can see it's this part right here, and it's right in the middle of that bit of camo, but hovering over that gun, which is a bit at least on the other side it looks like it's just grey, so I've got that on the plus side. But this side I'm going to have to do it the grey and the white, which is going to be kind of annoying. I don't even know what that's for. I don't even know if anything sits on it. I do have 2 spare boats, so, but it's not for the boats because I can see where they're going now. They go on the deck. I don't quite know what they're for. I don't know if it's where the little planes with their wings folded, maybe is where they were sitting. No idea, but we'll get them sprayed up. So I need that dark grey first. I'm doing dark grey and then I'll do the white bit on it after. Get my little boats down. And my little boats. See how they've come out. There you go. There's my little deck boat. Grey with black and then the brown on the inside. They've come out alright. Awesome. They were pre-masked. There they are. Little blighters there. They go on the deck somewhere. I think it's around here somewhere. And they sit on the deck. And we'll get these sprayed up. Another clamp. Should really tidy my bench a little. That's what I should do. But that would be too boring. Put that in. Right, right here. At least the lid opened up this time easier. Didn't have to get the big old mole grips out. Sound and video are perfect here in the colonies. Cheers, pal. I did kind of have a 5 minutes beforehand, so it wasn't a last minute jobby when I went live. So I did kind of double check everything and then just hoped. No paint's coming out. Such a small part, but loads of little angles and edges on it. You weren't getting all them little nooks and crannies, so there's one. It's like a dark grey. Get the other one gone. other one done. So that won't take long to dry. Cool. I'll clean this out and then I'll have a look.
No, you continue.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
no, I'm going to clean this out and then I'm going to have a look. And then I might show you lot what Peter's working on. What tank is it again?
the Centurion Mark 3.
Centurion.
Yeah, Mark 3.
AFB club.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Korean one.
DRV.
AFB club, yeah.
Framework. I just hammered right through section 1 to 6.
So Peter's working on the AFB club Centurion Mark 3. And it's got springs and working suspension and all that malarkey on it. So what's this, your third model? Something like that, isn't it?
It's the third one.
Third one, but you got 2 on the go, ain't you? Or 3 on the go.
2 on the go.
And you got the Belfast as well, ain't you? At the club.
Yeah, Belfast.
So
I've
that's
actually
his-
got 4 on the go.
He's on his Centurion Mark 3 look, there. And all the suspension moves, and he's just sorting out them tyres and whatnot on it. So that's where he's at. He's having fun with it. It's got all like metal springs. I had to bring in a soldering iron today so then he could melt the pins so everything kept moving still, which was fun because he's never done that before.
Took all of 2 minutes, but yeah, it was fun.
Right, so we've done that. I really don't want to do any of that yet. We've done that. Done all that. Oh right, okay. So we've still got these 2. Actually I should have sprayed them first, but we'll see where they go first. I've still got these 2 Mickey Mouse ear domey things, whatever they're for, radar domes or whatever they are. They must go somewhere. It's just trying to figure out where. I've already got a couple on there, so oh, I can see.
What's that?
Awesome. So that one's a dark grey. I can see the slot where that goes in. This one pops in right there like that. Hopefully there's one on the opposite side. Yeah. And it would be right in the white, wouldn't it? So that one's grey and that one will be white. I can see it's slap bang in the middle of the white on that side. The joys. And what we'll do, it's nearly dry. I'm going to spray the grey one. And then we'll do the white one, and I'll do the white on the rack as well at the same time then. Just to say keep cleaning out and all that malarkey. If I'd have thought I'd have done this grey first. And all that grey can dry at the same time then. But I noticed I'd have done that when I'd done the last ones. Boom, boom, boom. I love the way YouTube tells me that I'm live. You know, on my phone it says you're live, or it says Modelers United live, and I'm like, no. Talk about state the obvious. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get the white out in a sec. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop this little blighter on and check where the white's going. Because obviously I can't hand paint this, I'm not allowed to. So, put it in position. Wherever that other hole is, that is. And I can see where the white's got to be. I can find the hole, that is. Crying out loud. I found the hole a minute ago. Now I can't find it. Where are you? Yeah. No hand painting. No, I know. I'm on it. I'm on it. Right, so. Right, how am I going to mark this? I know what I'll do. I'm going to just straight away masking tape, I think. Just line that up. And give it loudy and hope for the best. We'll get it under that crane. See, this is what you make me do. Under that crane. Lift it up. It's too wide. I don't want to snap that crane either. You're a bugger, so you are. Right. It needs to go across there like that. On there. And that little, why that little corner? Seriously. That little bit there. Right. There. There we go. So I just need to get that bit white. You're a bugger. Right, so I'm going to leave that there. And we'll get our little Mickey Mouse here thingamajig. I'll get that painted white at the same time. There we go. Super.
Where's that toothpick?
Toothpicks. They're there somewhere, they're just laying about, I think. No, they won't be in there. Probably in this cup here. In the bottom. I can't get that jar open.
You should go smear up and give you a good a bit much on it.
I tell you the truth though, I mean there is still some bits to go, but we're not doing bad at it, to be honest. There we go. Right. I'll get some white. Right, paint this little blighter white. There we go. Now, that goes on that side and it's right in the white bit, and then this awkward bit here because of the dazzle camo. Hopefully that'll come out alright. White there and grey underneath. Fingers crossed. That should look alright. Hopefully in a minute I'll take that masking tape off and that should line up with the dazzle camo. Now the boats that line up on the dazzle camo I have not done white, and because they wouldn't have been done white. So that just breaks up the dazzle a little bit. Should be all good. Pop that out of the way for a minute. We should have a little peek. Yeah. That should work out alright. As long as I get it on the right way round, it should be good. I'm going to pop that little blighter in there. And that. Try and line up them holes. That one.
She never says that to you,
And that one. And that, my friends, is awesome. I can show you now. It's that piece just there. You see that? It just sits above that gun. Right there. But when the dazzle camo is lined up, they're happy days. I'll pop the grey one on this side because the white's turned around. Let's see the holes that is. There it is. That one's grey anyway. That's just the plain grey one. ping on my phone. I don't know who that is. We shall see in a moment. Right, that's the grey one on. Luckily the grey one on this side misses the Dazzle camo, so we're happy days on that. The grey one there. We've got one this side and then one that side, and that one's alright.
I've got it.
That's alright, I know who that is, but yeah, I mean you can, yeah. Let me just say hello though. I'll be 1 second guys and I'll be back.
How's it?
Not bad, yourself?
Ah, not bad, not bad.
Been a while, huh? Now they've all half grown up and getting on to different schools and whatnot.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy yourself or?
No, I did it for my father. My father actually, well, he's all new. All his life he's flew control line aerobatics.
Right.
But he's got dementia in his hands. So I just learned that he can't make the balsa planes anymore, so it's just something for him to be able to sit at a table in the house. And I don't think he'll be able to do much right now, but it's a simple model.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Just show him in the boxes and whatnot and show him, you know what I mean?
And I'm probably classic British.
Right, I'm back. It's just a gentleman came in the shop. So, yeah, so we got our Dazzle on anyway, that looks alright on there. Hopefully this white one and this grey one's dry. The grey one is, so we can whop that on. Luckily that goes on this side. And it goes literally right next to that part I've just put on. If we can get in there. Oh. But the only thing when you get into this stage is everywhere starts to get a bit tight to fit things in without knocking it off. That's one of the only things. So that radar thingamajig or whatever it is, it's just there. You can see that little bugger there. Next to that lovely white bit of Dazzle camo that I did. But on this side, it's right in the middle of the Dazzle camo. So.
Ones I know is what I've been suggested to give, or people just starting out as these. Right? The Danish these ones today. These ones are good. I don't know what brand they are Reeboks of, but they're essentially just the Reeboks of really good kits. And the other,
What kit is it?
the Hobby Master.
Hobby 2000?
Yeah, Reeboks, aren't they?
Yes, they're mostly Reeboxes of the Hasegawa kits, but with a few masks and bits and bobs added to it. So they're quite simple to build, but they go together well. There you go. Sorry fella, I'm in the middle of building a ship.
That's alright.
And I'm on YouTube doing it, so
Oh,
yeah. So there's that white Mickey Mouse ear one, radome thingamajig, right there. And as you can see, it was right in the middle of that Dazzle camo there. So that's why I had to do that one white. But happy days, it's in, it's on. It's looking the part.
The bike, I don't know if it was that. Go to the next. It's plastic, so how we.
I'm glad it's the full thing white and not
Dimension.
just a little bit of it.
Something shake of it.
What's next? I've got bits and bobs on the deck to do. I'm just trying to see where this actual little boat went. Woofed right under that gun. That'd be a fun place to be on a boat. In fact, that's a different type of boat as well.
Mainly online, you do like that?
Trying to find the sheets, see where these other big boats go. And I've got two more big boats here, and it looks like the little ones. Oh, right. Okay. So, that grey rack thing that I wasn't sure what it was and what it was for is actually for my little boats. They sit on there, right next to it. It's only therapeutic when it works out well.
Thank you.
No problem at all. You take care, pal. Thank you. Cheers, pal. There we go. So my little bigger boats are actually going on there, which is quite interesting. Like that. You see that one there? Sitting on that little rack. Just under the crane there. So that's what they're for. So even though I've done that wonderful dazzle camo on it, it's now going to get hidden by a boat being put on it, which is handy. You'll still see a bit of the dazzle, so it's not too bad. Now, a few boats on there now. Awesome. Kind of glad it's getting at that stage now. Apart from the fact that I've got them silly little aeroplanes to still finish. So there is two boats on the deck there. I'm just trying to figure out. There must be two more boats somewhere. Must be in the box. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's a little blighter. Well, there's one anyway. Oh, there's the other one. Found them. Because I was thinking the bigger boats there that I've been building, there's one that goes under the gun, and I'm thinking you can't have a big boat like that under a gun, surely. But it's not. It's these little flat ones. I've got a few more searchlights to do by the looks of it too. All good fun. I'm not quite sure what colours these are supposed to be. They're like little rescue boats. That's them there. Two little flat ones. Trying to see if I can see what colour they're supposed to be. I'll be a bit nervous getting in one, because I've just noticed there's like a hooky thing, crane thing that holds them. And considering it's right next to that gun, I'd be a tad nervous getting in it. Especially if they were firing the gun. No, I can't see. It doesn't say anything about that boat. There's nothing. Just part numbers. Oh, there you go. FX, XF 82. XF 82. So it's like the brown. Right, it's this brown. The best bit is I can't remember what brown that was. That makes it even more fun. And that. Been that long since I've done these boats. Evening, Paul. How you doing, pal? Paul's Elegant Infusions. Which brown is it? Can't be that brown, surely. Oh, yeah, brown. Yeah.
That's that.
There you go. I found what brown it is, so that's good.
You end up just taking over the rubber with
What we got? 6 minutes. Should get these painted up in 6 minutes. Right. Little boats. These are proper like little rowboat things. Just trying to think what's the best way of holding them. To spray. Think. Should we use? Like that. On the inside of the boat. And then hold a clamp on it. Like so. So I'll do the outside of the boat like that. And then once that's dry, next week we'll spray the inside of the boat, and then that's happy days. We'll try and get the little brackets on and then that to hold it as well. How you doing, Dorcosaurus? Keeping well, pal? Right, come on, stop messing around. William, I'll have to try and remember that. I've lost my post-it note. Yeah, that one's on. So we'll get that sprayed. Oh, there's my post-it note. Awesome. There we go. So, William, is it? Cool. William. set of notes that I keep on my keyboard. I'm terrible with names to start with, it takes a while. And Dorcosaurus William, I mean, you know, you've been on my live before chatting away, but I completely forgot. And I lost my the old bits of paper that used to tell me who was what. So. Yeah, it's just a little tan brown colour like the rest of the boats, and we'll get that inside in the middle next time. That'll do it. Now I'll sit there until next week. Hey Fred, you're quieter on here than on my show on a Friday night. Yeah, well, you see, Paul, you're live on a Friday that we do on Zoom. If anyone's interested, send me a message. We have a few model makers and whatnot, and we do a Zoom on a Friday night. I think it starts about 8 o'clock and it kind of finishes whenever anyone feels like it, and we're all finished and had enough. I'm quieter here because I'm actually model building, Paul, whereas on yours I'm just back from the shop here and the club, and I'm tired and I end up on the whiskey, and we end up drinking and having a good giggle and a laugh while you lot are modelling and I'm drinking and chatting away and having a laugh. So yeah, and this is public, so I have to bear in mind that there's children may watch back on this, whereas your Zoom night is totally private, so I can say what I like. And it's like, it's a different side of me, and anyone who's met me at shows will know that side of me, but on YouTube I have to be very careful because I don't want to get banned. So that's that. It's exactly an hour. Happy days. So where we're at, that's where we're at. We've got them Mickey Mouse here radar thingamajigs, we've got some boats stuck on, we've got some dazzle camo bit done, and just, it's getting there. Bits at a time, but it's getting there. Oh, and the same on that side, as you can see. And dazzle camo all lines up. There's that bloody boat right going through the middle of the dazzle. But I guess that's how it was, and that is what it is. So there's still more searchlights and bits and bobs. Still got anchors, still got a badge to put on the front that I can't say what it is, but you know what it is that goes on it. And loads of other bits and bobs, so happy days. But yeah, if anyone wants to go on a Zoom on a Friday from 8 o'clock onwards sort of time, let me know, and I in a message on social media, and I can give you a link. You're more than welcome. We have a good laugh, and generally, well, just lately we've kind of been finishing at about 1 o'clock in the morning. But there you go.
1 o'clock, give or take.
Cheers, Apple. You too, pal. Hope everyone keeps well and all that. But even though I have not seen you in person, I think that I do know you. Yeah. You can, well, I mean, we've spoken on private vid chat, Ron, so you kind of know what I'm like. And I'm even worse on Paul's live, by the way, on a Friday night, because I've had quite a few whiskies by then, and it just, it's a laugh. So send a message if anyone wants to join in. I'll send you a link, I'll let Paul know, and then I normally join it about 9 o'clock because obviously I do the Men's Shed Model Charity Club thing, and I do that first. So I do that after I close up here, and then I join these live at about sort of 20 past 9, something like that. But thanks Gary, and welcome aboard. I appreciate that. It's just me waffling on, talking rubbish, building models. All good fun. Anyway guys, I've got to go because I've got to lock up. I've got to update the website from what's just been sold, and then get home, get some dinner before I go back to work tomorrow. So back to my day job tomorrow until Thursday. So take care all. I really appreciate the thumbs up, the subscribes, the new members as well, and old and new faces. It's all awesome. Thanks guys, take care. You know where I am if you want me. Just Google, you'll find me. It's not hard. Take care guys. Bye for now.